The Democrats stripped you of your committee assignments after you were elected. That was raw politics. But in fairness, didn't you also say around that period that you had been a follower of QAnon conspiracy theories and you had rethought this and you were no longer influenced by the group?
Well, like a lot of people today, I had easily gotten sucked into some things I'd seen on the internet, but that was dealt with quickly early on. I never campaigned on those things. That was not something I believed in. That's not what I ran for Congress on. So those are so far in the past.
Oh, Marjorie Taylor Greene with a fresh blowout and a new perspective on Q, but kind of an admission that she did fall down a rabbit hole, that she was just bored and online and middle class and white, and she's no longer part of or believing in the QAnon stuff. And that was the old her, and she didn't campaign on stopping the pedophiles, but she will occasionally talk about it from time to time. But now we're using groomers. But that was a very interesting turn for Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's trying to run away from it. That was with an interview with Kurtz, I believe his last name is Kurtz, interviewing him for her for Media Buzz. It's a right-wing outlet. It's probably why she was a little bit more forthcoming. Nearly a dozen Republicans joined Democrats to strip Marjorie Taylor Greene of her committee assignments. Remember when that happened? And it was largely due to past comments on her social media pages, which Ms Greene liked, that explicitly expressed support for murdering political officials, including then Speaker Nancy Pelosi. Fun. Ms. Greene's attempts to distance herself from QAnon largely mirror past statements she's made in the run-up to the House vote to condemn her and strip her committee memberships when she fought in vain to stop the impending retribution. Remember, she hasn't really been able to do anything since assuming office. Like Marjorie Taylor Greene is just, again, a meme. She has a podcast, which I'm sure she spends more time on than she does legislating. And so I'm curious going forward, what committees will she be on now? Will she do anything? Do these people even pay attention when they are told this is how a bill becomes a law? I.e. when Schoolhouse Rocks is put on because they will not pay attention to anything else. Woz, what do you think? Is she trying to clean up her image? Is Q done? Like, is that so 2022?
I think a couple of things. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of AOC, honestly. And the ability for the establishment to sort of funnel people who are on the fringes into the center. Whip people into line. If you want to advance in your career as a political person, you will have to come to heel. The system is built that way. It's set up that if you want to achieve, if you want to make your time useful here, you got to play ball. And that's all I'm seeing from Marjorie Taylor Greene here. She's like, nah, I kind of like being influential. I kind of like having a voice. I'm gonna fall in line and I'm gonna play ball. But I'll say this, it's just, just some human sympathy, man. There used to be all kinds of things on the internet that I believed, Francesca. I mean, they used to
like
kill
what?
Eminem damn near every other week on the internet, and I thought it was true every single time. I know a lot of black people, especially people in my neighborhood, we'd read these conspiracies about Donna Karen or Tommy Hilfiger went on Oprah allegedly and said that, they hate black people and shouldn't wear their clothes. Somehow this footage never materialized of these people saying these deeply racist things. So I understand how she fell into the Q thing, because I too used to fall victim to internet lies, Francesca.
Sure. No, and look, you are not an elected official, and those are lies about Tommy Hilfiger and not a dark lord who is secretly
Hillary Clinton running a sex child ring out of a pizza shop.
Yes. Your lies have arguably not gotten people killed. I don't know if Mr. Hilfiger had to add another security personnel to his detail. But look, I don't give Greene like any passes here. She utilized QAnon to get where she is. We saw her on the campaign trail give a wink and a nod to Q. Whether or not she fully believed it, who cares? She, in bad faith, utilized the QAnon sort of talking points and gave a nod and a wink to that community and that like sect, that cult, and to get where she is.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.